Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Elena. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm gonna do a little bit of a brief video on authentic voice or like the power of your voice. For those who resonate with this video is for you. You will know if it resonates for you. If it doesn't, just it's not for you. Like, don't watch it. I'm talking to people who know that when they speak, it's heard. And like things happen when you speak. And it can be silly things too. Like, for instance, let's say like you're driving and someone is constantly tailgating you for whatever reason. And then I remember there'll be times where I'll be like, stop tailgating me. Like, and I'll say it out loud in my car. And immediately that person stops and gives me so much space. It's like they heard me, even though like I didn't do anything differently. Like, I'm still driving the same pace. I'm still like doing what I'm doing. That stuff happens to me all the time. And over time, when you have experiences, you start to like realize how powerful your words are. And like, especially like if you're setting intentions or whatever, it just like happens. It just happens, right? This is also why, like, I don't know, there's a lot of people out there, I don't know who, if they do this or if they don't, but anytime I see like an ambulance, because I know the power of prayer and because I am a firm believer prayer works, I like pray. I pray for whoever needs that ambulance, that feels safe and like gets help and everything. And so this video is for people who know that their words have power. So like, it's for people who, when they are ruminating, not ruminating, but like talking to themselves, or they're talking and thinking about somebody as they're talking, I want you to know that's not like a singular connection just in your head. You're probably like energetically speaking to that person or letting them know what it is that you're thinking, or you are calling them out on their behavior or whatever. There's so often I'll be talking to myself about something with a person in mind, and the next day, like, let's say like they were frustrating me about something, and next day I'm like, I really don't like the way you did this, and it's like really annoying. And the next day it's like they either apologize for that behavior or they have a revelation where they realize that they did something that was like not acceptable, or they acted out of line, something. That stuff happens to me all the time. So this video is for people who experience that as well. And Archangel Michael, he's the angel, he's a protector angel, but also a purpose angel, and also your throat chakra angel, where he is reminding you of how powerful your words are and to be mindful of it. So even in your frustrations and your anger, you know, especially if you're integrating more light and your DNA is shifting and you're becoming brighter and brighter, and you're more in alignment with yourself, you have more power, more magnetism, more draw, and therefore you have to be more mindful with what it is that you say. This can be, you know, sometimes there's like videos of people, like spiritual people, will be like, oh, just return to sender. If somebody's sending you negative energy, return to sender. It's like, we don't do that anymore. Like, this is maybe when you were like, you know, still in that phase, you're growing or whatever. Now that you are more aware of how powerful your words are, and because with that power, it's because you have more experience, you've opened your heart more, because if you have that level of energy and power, that is only able to be maintained if you keep an open heart and you're using it for good. I am a strong believer that, for instance, if you have like psychic abilities and you're using it for negative things, your abilities will weaken over time. So like, if you are increasing your vibration, you're keeping your heart open and you're sharing love, there's like more light that's going into your body, so you have more protection and more influence in some ways. So it's really important to know what you need to do in those circumstances, where it's like you have to be mindful of that. You wouldn't be like return to sender at that point, because you would have opened your heart so much so that you would have compassion for this person who may be causing you harm and causing you a headache or whatever. And you would actually feel bad for this person, even though, like, you know, you have your boundaries up. You would most likely just shield. And if you're a true alchemist, you would shield and put the violet flame around you, or you'd have Archangel Michael give you a vacuum to pull away any negativity that someone sends, or transmutes it into positive energy to be utilized by the universe in positive ways. Like, that is the next upgrade, right? So people who just say, like, reflect it back and send it back to that person, it's like you've elevated beyond that. And that is what Archangel Michael wants to say. There's a difference in your connection when you embrace the more loving side without being mad at someone and sending that same reciprocal energy. It's like somebody is like acting amok. You just kind of see that they're not in a good space, and you have to understand from that healing you've done on yourself that it has nothing to do with you. You have to be compassionate to this person and understand that they must be going through a lot of pain and suffering to be acting the way that they are. And if you're really in a space of love, you would be praying for them. And I know that's hard. That's hard. Not everybody can do that. However, if somebody is really causing you a headache and you know that they're just crying out for pain, you would pray for them. You would pray for them to be okay. You would pray for them to get better. You would pray for the angels to protect them and guide them, even if you don't get along with them. So that's kind of like the message Spirit wants me to let you know, especially if you upgraded so much that your compassion is a lot higher than that small inner child egoic side that wants to be like, you hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you, or you hurt me, I'm gonna put shields and throw it right back to your face, you know, or like, you caused me so much pain, I'm gonna cut cords or whatever. It's like you're understanding from a higher perspective, from a loving perspective, and maintaining that loving perspective, that nothing that you're doing to you is personal. It's because they're going through their own thing. It doesn't mean you put up with crap. It just means that like shielding is number one, but also like if throwing something at them right now, even if it's their own negativity, it's just going to make it worse for them. And you don't want that. You don't want that. You want to make it better for them. I know it's hard. I know it's hard, but that's what you need to do, especially if you've gotten to that place. And it's not like you need to do it. It's like you will feel compelled to do it. You'll know you're on the right path, and because you know the responsibility you have with the power you hold and the words that you speak. So that is the message Archangel Michael wants to share at this time. So I hope this video helps someone out there. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.